Good morning. Are we live over there, Zach?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this wasn't turned on. Well, what's up? There we go. All right. Get my coffee brewing. First things first, if you can see me right now on Facebook, check in, tell us where you are on planet Earth. We want to know. Second, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make a deposit into the ammo can challenge can. Yesterday I stopped by Walmart and picked up 150 rounds of Winchester USA forged ammo. I've recommended this ammunition previously, but apparently not everyone in America, or apparently I guess Walmart customers, just don't get it. They don't get it. So Walmart has marked this down from $28, which was a really good deal.
It possibly was wireless connection.
All right, so it's not recording at all right now?
Your broadcast has been paused considering moving to a better signal.
Okay.
5 viewers more for the router.
All right. I guess that what we're going to have to do is we just got to record this manually and then put it up later. How's that sound? All right, Zach, go ahead and set it up to record manually. Yep. And just go ahead and set it up to record manually on that phone. There you go. While we're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy my coffee. I don't know what the technical difficulty problem is. It's something with the internet and the world. I don't know. Gotta love technology. Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
How far are we away from being ready to record this?
1 second.
Zach says it's just going to be 1 more second until we get the Facebook camera up. Hey, how you guys doing out there? Is anybody watching me? Am I just talking to myself? Could be just talking to myself. Oh, the answer is I'm drinking the Great Value Breakfast Blend. Ooh, that K-Cup is hot. Not bad. Not bad. Better than your cheap, crappy hotel coffee or your generic gas station coffee, that's for sure. So how's everybody doing this morning? All right? All right. How we doing over there, Zach?
Doing all right.
All right. Zach's messing with technology over here. Happens, you know. All right, Guy, you go ahead and count me in. All right, we're back to morning mindset, and sorry for the technical difficulties, but sometimes things are just out of our hands. Now, before we begin, I said I wanted to make a deposit into the ammo can challenge can, and I stopped at Walmart yesterday. Bought a box of this. Actually, I bought 3 boxes of this because they had it marked down from $28, which was a good deal at the time, to $21 for 150 rounds. And for those of you that are math wizards out there, that's 14 cents a round. That is an absolute buy price. Why are they doing that? Because apparently Walmart shoppers don't appreciate the value of steel case training ammo, so they're not buying it. People are confused, and they're blowing it out. They're just getting rid of it. So if you don't go today or tomorrow, it's going to be gone and you're going to miss it. So I'm going to take 150 rounds and I'm going to add them to the ammo can challenge can. There we go. I did it. So there's another 150 rounds into the can. I hope that you guys are all participating in the Ammo Can Challenge, and if you are, make sure that you post your photos at hashtag Ammo Can Challenge. Topic for today: stop killing each other in training. There are enough things out there in the world that can and want to kill us, to kill good people. When you go to your concealed carry weapons training class, CCW class, you're there, hopefully, to learn how to responsibly, lawfully, and safely carry a gun every day, and, if need be, to shoot bad people. We need to stop shooting each other. We just had an incident last week. It happened in Ohio. Maybe it was like 9 days ago. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The fact is, it happened again. A concealed carry class, a student was practicing clearing malfunctions or something like that, launched a bullet through a wall into the back of a guy's neck, killed him, right? That happened previously, a similar situation. An instructor shot a student in class, ricocheted a bullet off of a table into a student when he was doing a demonstration. In California, instructor doing a demonstration in a firearms safety class, shoots a student, kills him. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop killing each other in training classes. And how can we do that? Number one, do you know about the 4 universal safety rules? You're like, yeah, I've heard all those. I've heard them. Okay, you have? As everybody you deal with, everyone in your peer group, all of your friends, everybody you know that owns a gun, understands the 4 universal safety rules. You're like, no, Paul, where I go at my club, my range club, there's like 36 rules. They start at the ceiling and they go to the floor. And no, range rules are not universal safety rules, and universal safety rules are not range rules. They're not the same thing. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. I've been doing this for literally years upon years upon years. And I would think that at very least the people in my audience, I understand that the knuckleheads, that the people that are going out to the gun shop today to buy their first gun ever in their life, they're not gun culture people. I get that. They don't know. They've never been introduced. But you people that are in the gun culture, the shooting sports community, and you don't know and or follow the 4 big rules, you're freaking wrong. Or what drives me crazy is, well, yeah, I know the rules, and, you know, never let the muzzle cut anything, and then finger out the trigger and all that. I know that, Paul. But it's okay, the gun's not loaded. If someone says to you, if they pull out or holding or handling a firearm, you're not a trainer, but a genuine, legitimate firearm, and they point it at you, they point it at themselves, they point it in a direction where there are other people, they put their finger on the trigger, and you say, hey, get your finger off the trigger. It's okay, it's not loaded. That is amateur hour, and stop freaking saying that. All right, so, hey, number one, follow the rules. We've done innumerable videos. Matter of fact, we just did one, and the thing that drives me crazy is I broke it down pretty simple, and people say, "Oh, you're just like you're splitting hairs and da-da-da-da-da." How many bullets does it take to kill you? How many negligent discharges does it take to kill someone innocent? 5, 10, 15, 20? Or could it be just one? If you're a firearms instructor out there in the audience watching me right now, stop using live guns in your class where they're not needed. Yes, I understand. Sometimes you need to introduce a genuine live actual firearm in a training classroom environment because you're going to demonstrate the specific features of the gun, the very dedicated specific features, or you're going to do disassembly, reassembly, and maintenance. I got that. That is where you have to have a real gun in the classroom. But if you're demonstrating grip, stance, sight alignment, trigger press, reciprocating slides, removal of magazines, all that, guess what? There are tons of replica training, non-firing guns. Where's my red gun? My red G-Lock. My red G-Lock functions exactly like a real gun, except what? Except it can't fire. I could put ammo, real live ammo in this all along, and hammer, and it can never fire because there's no firing pin in here. It can't do it. There's no reason for an instructor today to demonstrate manipulation, trigger press, grip, all that, how to, stop a bad guy, hold the gun. There's no reason for you to do that with a live gun in a classroom environment when there are so many replicas available. We've got dummy guns. I mean, heck, we've had Blue Rings guns forever, 20, 30 years now. And yet I still see instructors that are like, well, I only teach classes once every few months, and I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on trainer guns. I don't even know how to address that. So, step number 1, follow all the universal safety rules all the time. There aren't asterisks that say, well, yeah, okay, I understand. Let's say you need to, I'm not going to even get into that, because if we're going to go nuclear and say, well, you can't treat every gun like it's always loaded because you'll never be able to clean it or disassemble it. Really? That's where you want to go with me today? I'm a little bit agitated. Because we keep killing each other in training classes unnecessarily. And every time it happens, we act like it's the first time. Stop introducing live guns into training classroom environments where they don't need to be there. Before you introduce a live gun into a classroom environment, if you're an instructor, say, is there a specific reason that I'm doing this? Or could I use a trainer? Could I use a dummy? Am I doing holster drills? Could I use a dummy? If you're a professional firearms instructor, call yourself that, and you don't have a whole battery, if you don't have a whole kit of training guns, if you don't have training tools, that's like saying somebody wants to be a carpenter. Like, well, I'm a carpenter, but I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of money on saws and hammers and stuff like that. Really? It's time to knock it off. And also, one other thing, if you're going to have students, if students are going to handle their live firearms, you're like, well, they have their guns and they need to learn how to hold them and blah, blah, blah. Is there going to be live fire in the training? Yeah, there is. Then have them do that on the range where there's a backstop where if they do have an oops, the bullet will go into a big sand berm or a rubberized wall or whatever, and not through a not through a sheetrock wall into somebody on the other side. Folks, we've got to stop killing each other in classes. We just have to. All right, there's no reason for it, but whatever. I guess you're just going to do what you want anyway. I wrote an article about it this week. Zach, are we good over there on the other side? All right. If this is your first time, congratulations, welcome. You're like, man, this guy's kind of angry. Yeah, this guy is kind of angry. It's Friday morning. Our country is turning to shit, and most of the people that are supposed to care don't seem to, so I'm not really sure how to address that. But have a wonderful day, and if you feel like it, go to studentofthegun.com, click the big orange button, and get lots of free material. If you don't feel like it, don't. I don't really care. That's it. We're done. Bye.